Hello everyone, Delicacy, and welcome back to some more Pokemon Sword. In the last episode, we actually managed to get the water badge. Also, I did forget to do something in the last episode. I actually forgot to save. Well, I actually was able to take on the gym leader, Nessa, actually. But we are still here in Hellborn. We do actually need to meet up with Rose, or the Chairman, and Alina at the seafood restaurant here in Hellborg. Before we actually make our way out of Hellborg, I'm actually do want to go ahead and buy more Great Balls, because I'm pretty sure we will be on our route back to Monostock, because I do know that the next gym is the fire gym. I think I remember his name is Kabu. I'm maybe pronouncing his name wrong. The opening ceremony gym that was in Monostock, that was the third gym, if you guys don't remember that, back in episode 6, actually. I actually had to look into my piece of paper. I actually got all of the titles of the episodes' names. Also, I do want to go ahead and buy some Pokédolls right quick, because according to what I learned, that if we actually do get back into the WoW arena, or the WoW area actually, Pokédolls is actually going to be best to get a guaranteed escape from Pokemons that we won't be able to catch. So I'm actually gonna go ahead and buy up 10. And it's gonna be like 3,000 Pokédollars. So that's definitely what we're gonna do. Because I do know that we will definitely gonna be making our way back over to the WoW area actually soon. But it's gonna be soon. We're gonna be catching some good amount of Pokemon. I do want to go ahead and check up this direction, up the stairs, and see. Oop, hello. We got a full heal here. Full heal is a spray type medicine that is poorly affected that heals all the statics conditions of a single Pokemon. I do want to go and check what's up this direction. Up Hellborg. Ah, it's a train station. Okay. Okay, so that's good to know. But I'm feeling that the train only goes to Monostock? It has to be. Or we don't have the access to it yet. But here is the restaurant. Oh, there's a sauna. This place is empty. Delicans, let's celebrate your recent victory. Oh, were you invited too? You two know each other? That's great, come on. Come now. Do not know what come on came from. Come now, please be seated. I like this little bait here. Hellborg is a seafood town. Naturally, if one is going to eat here, the absolute choice is the local cuisine. Everything on the menu is delicious. By the way, how is Professor McGonagall getting on? I'm quite indebted to her, you know. She was the one who figured out how to unleash the power of the Wishing Star and use that power. By Dynamax Pokemon, we would never be able to create the Dynamax bench without her. She was saying that there's still so much we don't know about Dynamaxing. It's causing her some worry. She's even made me take a power spot detector with me when I started traveling. A power spot detector? That's the device that allows me to discover the power spots located amidst the Gala protected and allowing Pokemon to Dynamax. I don't like hearing that Professor Magnola is so worried though. If only there was something I could do. Lona, it's maybe good for you to visit the vault and Hemlock. I believe the key is unlocking the secret of the Dynamax paranoia lies in the history pursues them. Understood, gentlemen. I will arrange a meeting with Miss Sona. I'm surprised that Sona is not sitting down either. However, I believe it is about time we get going, gentlemen. But I hardly had a chance to speak with Dilligans. Regrettable, but I suppose it can't be helped if something needs to get done. There's no time, like the present after all. If any case, I bid you all farewell. We didn't eat anything though. Does he think he's doing me a favor? He's right that the vault would be a good place to look for info on the legends, but... You get the water beds, yeah? Defeating Nessa's no small feat. Here's a TM as a reward. Oh, thank you, Sona. Retail late. TM 79. Retail late. The users get revenge from a fainted ally. If an ally fainted in the previous turn, this move's power is increased. There was a move that Mars Saturn, the mystical Pokemon from Sun and Moon, actually had a move kind of similar to this. I do not know if it was actually Retaliate. It kind of sounds like a little bit like Revenge also. I'm assuming that this has to take Revenge's spot then. Because this is really similar to Revenge and whatever that move that Marsado have also. Nessa's a good friend. Perhaps I should drop in on her. Until next time, Gym Challenger. I'm a little bit sad actually, we didn't really get to eat anything. Welcome to the seafood restaurant at the captain's table. Okay. Chairman Rose came here on incognito, but the word always gets out when he's here. I'm pretty sure they probably will figure out where Alona is around. The German Rose is down. Hey, this hop. Alright, mate. You get both the grass and the water beds. By now, right? I do hop. In that case, we both headed to Monostuck for the fire gym leader, Kaboo. Okay, so I did pronounce his name right. How about I share with you a little tip about the little Kaboo? From what I heard, he's holed up on an Agala mine number 2. Undergoing some special training. If he's in there, when we can take him on in Monostoke, even if we sit right over there putting a brakes on our gym challenge. So I say we headed to the Gala Mine number 2 ourselves. Let's go get what all the fuss is about. Okay, so we're gonna be making our way back into the mines in this episode. You defeated Nessa. You're quite the trainer. Thank you. Ooh. Got an S for that. Let's talk to this lady. I like this little market spot here. Get a whiff of that fragrance. How about some incense for you, boy? Alright, we got wolves, incense. Okay, so I do know like some of these incense does boost up powers of like certain typings moves. Like Wolves Incense boosts up grass types, seas. I'm pretty sure you know what sea incense will boost up in wave. Walk will do walk, odd will do sidekick, lax. Actually, some of these are a little bit different, but there are some that will boost up, and some actual instance there's like different things. Like instance, we can get like double the prize money from battles actually. Kind of like the amulet coin a little bit. Maybe I'll be heading over to the captain's table where wolves just live. Yep, welcome to the herb shop. Let's see what you buy, shall we? What you got it? You got it. Energy powder. That is medicine to restore like 60 HP. We got a energy root. Okay. We did use a energy root a few episodes ago. They're only about 1,200 Pokédollars. I actually was gonna meant to say 5 there, not 4. 5 energy roots is gonna be 6,000 Pokédollars. Okay. I do like the energy herbs, revive herbs, utility level medicines. Okay, so it revives a fainted Pokemon. So basically, it's kind of like a revive, basically, but it's just a plant. 5 of them or 1,400 Pokédollars. They're a little bit more pricier, but we're gonna take it. Okay. Cheers, man. Come by anytime. We got a hidden item here. We got a magnet. Okay. An item held by a Pokemon. It is a powerful magnet. It boosts up the electric type moves. Okay. Well, I don't have any electric type Pokemon yet. Normally, I have caught some electric type Pokemon, but we haven't really caught any yet. Like, or wanted to have in my team. We got a Silbell here. We got a Fisherman here. When you see one of those giant Pokemon while fishing in the wild area, I feel like it's either catch or be caught. Okay. Let's make our way down to the mines. Oh, I love the... I want to say that's hopscotch. With the Pokeball, the Great Ball, and the Ultra Ball little art on the street here. Ah, the Goblin Mines number 2 is literally right outside. We actually got Banana Cool. Who are you? Wimple. Okay, I do remember you, I just didn't remember your name. Wimple is from Sun and Moon. I do remember this because the main baddie in Sun and Moon, or Ultra Sun and Moon, used one of these for his ace. He's a pretty interesting... He's not really a water type yet, but his evolved form is a water type. It has water in it. I do know that. We're gonna put a Wimple to sleep. I'm gonna go ahead and say we will be catching some Pokemon throughout the series, because this is a little bit of a newer game for me, and I definitely do catch a good amount of Pokemon whenever I run through a Pokemon game new. So I'm just gonna go ahead and let you guys know that now. It was close. I'm assuming that we probably need to do Razor Leaf again. Don't want to kill it though. Limp out? Oh, he's just gonna run away. Okay. We got a Celos. Celos is from Gen 4. It's from Diamond, Pearl, and Platinum. I think we could do Razor Leaf. Don't want to feign it though. Oh, so it doesn't avoid Celos. Okay. Doesn't affect Celos. Let's go ahead and swap out the edge costs. Let's use... Oh, cool. Because Celos has like a water ground typing. And Celos can be pretty tanky. I do know that. Let's use Agent Power. That does boost up Cockroach's attack and defense, and special attack and special defense, and speed. Saddles is gonna use Agent Power himself. It was super effective. We can use Flame Charge. It's not really gonna be effective. But that does boost up Cockroach's speed. We got Water Pulse from Solos. It's gonna be super effective. Cockroach Steam Engine. Gonna boost up its speed. Let's use Smackdown. Don't want to faint it. Oh, that's actually good enough. So let's just gonna use Recover. Of course you're gonna use Recover. Of course you are. Let's use Smackdown. Trying to put Celos back to the... somewhat to the yellow, to the red. We got Water Pulse again. That is gonna faint Carco. Carco is fainted. Let's go ahead and bring out Corvette's Krill. And let's go ahead and try to catch Celos here. Got 1, 2, 3. Nice. Me minutes the kids Celos. And my Pokemon is gonna gain some experience. Celos has been added to the Pokedex. The Sea Slug Pokemon. Okay, so it's water, but it turns into water ground whenever it evolves to Gasodon. It is literally a foot, 13.9 pounds. It is called the EC form. So that means the pink must be West Sea? Because I thought that for the longest time, I did say this back in Platinum, I actually thought that the colors is from like the different, like the genders, but like blue means male, pink means female. But honestly, it doesn't really matter actually on the the colors. But a long time ago, I used to. There's particularly that its appearance is determined by what it eats, but the truth remains exclusive. And so it's going to be added to the party. We got Bananacle here. Pretty sure you from Sun and Moon also. Ooh, just enough actually. Bananacle's gonna use... I did not know what Ryu's was gonna use, but Edge Squash did avoid the attack. We got a Wiggle. Bananacle's gonna use a Rock Polish. That is gonna boost up its speed. I do get a Wimple one in the round in the... I'm pretty sure we're probably gonna run into duplicates of Pokemons that we already have caught. But so far, each route has like different Pokemon. Bananacle has been added to the Pokedex. The two-handed Pokemon. It is Water and Water, Rock and Water. It is a foot and 8 inches, or 1/8, 68.3 pounds. After 2 Bananacles found a suitable size rock, they adhere themselves to it and live together. They cooperate and gather food during high tide. Makes sense because it's now the sea city, basically. Get a fish here in the pond. It is a Barbarch. Barbarch is from Gen 3. I don't want to one-shot it here because Barbarch is... I think Barbarch is actually ground. But I know Wizardcast has ground in it. But we're gonna swap over Edgecross to the Whistler. Barbarch's gonna use Water Pulse. It's not really effective. Let's use Pound. Okay. Snore, but it fainted. Let's use Water Gun. Oh yeah, that was a good amount of damage to Whistler. Got Water Pulse from Barbarch there. Let's go ahead and throw a Pokeball. Two Wiggles. We got 3. Click. Nice. Barbarch has been caught. And Pokemon's gonna gain some experience. Edgecross is gonna level up to level 24. We had caught Barbarch. The Whiskered Pokemon, it is... Okay, so it does have ground in it. Water ground. It is 1/4. It's 4.2 pounds. Its slimy body is hard to cast. In one reason, it is said that it had been born with hardened mud. And we're gonna be sending it over to the PC box. We get a Chewtle and a... I think that is a Nobat. I'm probably wrong. I knew that Chewtle is one of those early game Pokemons that we actually could have caught, but I wasn't in the catching process at the time. So we're gonna swap out the Edgecross, bring out the Whistler. Chewtle is gonna use Bite. Let's use Pound. Don't want to like overdo the damage. But Chewtle is gonna protect itself. That's not gonna do anything because Chewtle had protected itself. Let's use Sucker Punch. Protect again for Chewtle. That's not gonna do anything. Try Sucker Punch again. Alright, Whistler's gonna hit this time. Chewtle's gonna use Water Gun. Well, that's not gonna be effective. Let's use Sucker Punch again. Trying to put Chewtle at least in the red. And that's good enough. Chewtle is gonna use Water Gun. It's not really effective. Let's use a Primer Ball. I got 3 of those bad boys. Got 1, 2, 3. Click. Nice. Chewtle has been caught. And Pokemon's gonna gain some experience. At least like catching some of these Pokemon's be kind of somewhat just doing some training actually. But Chewtle has been added to the Pokedex. The snapping Pokemon. Oh, so it's like a snapping turtle. Water. It is literally a foot. 18.7 pounds. A penicillin in its teething impels it to snap its jaws at anything in front of it. But yeah, it makes sense because Dandrod, where it has like a snapping turtle look. So yeah, it makes like the alligator snapping turtle. It makes a lot of sense. No, not the Nobat. But we just went into another one. Nobat. Nobat is from... I think it's actually from X and Y. Let's use Razor Leaf. Well, it's not really effective. No bad, it's gonna use bats. I'm actually surprised it's not Zubat. If you guys know what I mean. Just use Razor Leaf. It's not really effective. No man's gonna use Wing Attack. Got Cotton Down, that's gonna affect Nomad's speed. Let's use Leaf Tornado. I just hope it doesn't, like, there's crazy damage to it. Nomad's gonna avoid the attack. We got Wings Attack for Nomad. It was super effective. I actually may put Edge Cross in the team because it's a special ability move, basically. It affects the opponent's speed. Nomad's gonna use Bite. Edge Cross avoided the attack. Let's use Leaf Tornado again. Alright, Nomad's in the yellow. It's not really affected. That does affect Nomad's accessory. Let's use a Primal Ball. Got 1, 2, 3. Nice. Nomad has been caught. And Pokemon's gonna gain some experience. Nomad has been added to the Pokedex. It is the Soundwave Pokemon. It is Flying Dragon. I actually did not remember that it was Dragon, but that's actually good to know. It is 1/8, 17.6 pounds. Out to nightfalls, they emerge from the caves that nest in during the day. Using their ultrasonic waves, they go on the hunt and rapid flutes. Well, it makes sense because it is currently like 5 o'clock when I'm actually recording this, actually. So it makes sense why they are out and about right now. It is, DB, you again. So I'm assuming we're gonna battle here. I've been sorry for my Pokemon if I had them take part in the battle against low-level opponents. Yeah, I have a feeling that we will have to fight DB here. I'm not in the mood to deal with weaklings right now. Then again, I suppose it is from a mercy to crush weak opponents early on. If you're under the discard impression that you're stronger than me, usually you would be up to a Pokemon battle. Hold on a minute, or naturally. It's inconvenientable that the challenger chosen by the chairman will lose. I bet. No matter, you already lost once already, back in the other mine, actually. You're just gonna lose again. You do got 4 Pokemon. And we got Solstice. I do need a healed Edge Cross here. I definitely do. So let me use a energy root here. Gonna insert full health. So let's just gonna use Side Sock. Cutting down, that is affect Soloist's speed. God, that's such a good stat. It so is. I'm gonna use Razor Leaf. Look like you've been growing a bit, only a little bit. You got Side Sock again. Cutting down, that does affect Solidus' speed. Alright, we're gonna swap out. Let's bring out Duisla. And then we're planning on using Sucker Punch. Side Sock again. let's use Sucker Punch because it is super effective. And there goes Solidisc. It was super effective. Solidisc is fainted. And Pokemon's gonna gain some experience. Didi's gonna bring out Galata. I'm gonna keep Drizzler in the mix. We can use Sucker Punch. It is our last Sucker Punch. Could have one-shotted, but it was close. Galata's gonna use Side Sock. Well, Drizzler's gonna faint. BD, I'm pretty sure there's other moves that you can be able to do instead of Side Sock. Just gonna go ahead and say that. Because that's basically what you're basically just sparing right now, which is Power Trip. Bisquill, gonna use Power Trip. It was super effective, could have fainted it, but okay, now you listen, you're using something different, you use Side Beam there. I was use Power Trip again. BD's gonna use a Super Potion. Okay. Gonna use Power Trip. It was super effective. If you're gonna do that, then I am actually going to use one of my max potions on Drizzler. Galata's gonna use Side Beam again. I will swap out. Berry Cutter is pretty up there. But we're gonna bring out Drizzler. I do have some Elixir. I think it's Elixir or Ether in my bag. I have to go and check. Galata is gonna use Side Beam. It's a critical hit. We'll go and check on that, to be honest. I honestly, matter of fact, I do not. Yes, I have Ether. I was just overlooking it actually. Galata is gonna use Side Sock. Don't that know it fully boosted up? Yeah, it definitely does. It fully boosted back up. I'm gonna use Sucker Punch. Man, it could have fainted it. Galata's gonna use Side Sock. Let's go ahead and use a Water Gun and take that little bit of health out of Galata there. Alright, nice. Galata is fainted. My Pokemon's gonna gain some experience. Drizzler just leveled up to level 28. Billy is gonna bring out Hadiana. Gonna keep Drizzler in the mix. Let's use Sucker Punch. Oof, could have one-shotted. It was super effective. It's not every day I get to battle you, so I kinda curious what the other dialogue was, but Hyena's gonna use a Side Beam that does faint Drizzler. Let's go ahead and use Professor Quill. I have a feeling that Power Trap won't for like fully fainted, but let's try. Alright, it does. I have a hit and miss type of relationship with Power Trip then, because Power Trip is not like a really heavy hitter move actually. But my Pokemon is going to gain some experience. Ooh, BD actually has a Ponyta. Okay. Well, I actually had to keep Visicru in the mix. Excellent. Now, everyone can call on my team like this. it's the Galenian Ponyta. I'm so used to like the original Ponyta. Okay, so I'm pretty sure you are fairy. I'm not 100% sure. Let's go ahead and use a revival orb on Dursla. Ponyta is gonna use Confusion. For a second then, I thought it was gonna be like the original Ponyta. Actually, but it's not. I always forget that there is a Galenian form of Ponyta. And Sword and Shield. Got Confusion from Jerusalem. We are still going to use Sucker Punch. Okay, that will one-shot. It was a critical hit. And Ponyta is fainted. My Pokemon is gonna gain some experience. Talk all that's talk, but no bite, BD. You saw at least a little effort, so I decided I should let you win. But thank you for the 2,760 Pokédollars. She has a lot of talk, but no bite. Pardon me, I seen I must take back my words. You're not weak, you just lack talent. You changed and complete the gym challenge. With pleasure, I must say. Here, I give you this. Something to show you at least you tried. Thank you for your lead bag, actually. I do appreciate that. Now I go next to complete the Wishing Stars. Hey, we got a new dude here. Scraggy's from Black and White. Yes, I know my edge gloss is a little bit low on health. I'm gonna use Razor Leaf there. Scraggy's gonna use Headbutt. Got Cotton Down on the egg gloss. Cotton Down is such a good stat move, to be honest. It's kind of like the same stat what Scorato has that cuts the enemies' attack stat. But some reason Cotton Down is so good. I'm gonna bring out Drizzler. We do need to heal up the team actually. Let's use Pound. Could have done better. Got Sand Attack. That is a big Drizzler's auxiliary. Let's use Pound again. Trying to put Scraggly in the yellow. Alright, that's good enough. Barricade. Let's go ahead and throw a Great Ball. Got 1, 2, 3. Nice. Scraggy has been caught. My Pokemon is going to gain some experience. This Quill is going to level up to level 27. And Scraggy is going to be added to the Pokedex. The setting Pokemon. It is dark and fighting. It is 2 foot, 26 pounds. If it locks eyes with you, watch out. Nothing and no one is safe from the reckless headbutt of this troublesome Pokemon. And it's going to be added to the PC box. Hello, Chuchon. I don't need you. Already caught you. Got it. Ooh, who are you? Are you Stunkiss? I think this version of Stunkiss is actually from... I think Stunfisk is technically from X and Y, but I believe this is the Galenian form. Or maybe just that's basically what Stunfisk normally looks like. I just don't even remember. how it actually looks. And the funny thing is, we do need to heal up our team, like when we try to catch this Stunfisk. I think you're electric type too. The original form is. It was super effective. Okay, let's go ahead and try to catch it. Because I'm pretty sure this is the Galenian form I'm Stunfisk. Fisk. Yeah, Stunfisk is caught. And Pokemon is gonna gain some experience. Stunfisk has been added to the Pokédex. Yes, okay, so this is the Galenian form of Stunfisk. Because I'm pretty sure like the original form was electric and water, and I was probably wrong, but it is called the Trap Pokemon. It is 2'4", 45.2 pounds. Living in mud with a high iron content has given it a strong steel body. I'm going to be adding it to the box. I actually thought it was a Pokeball actually, because it actually had a semblance of a hidden Pokeball. Actually, it literally did. Okay, let's go ahead and heal up some Pokemon. Let's go ahead and fully heal up Edgegoss, Visicreal, Cobble. Alright, let's go ahead and use the Energy Root on Druisla. No matter Bananacle and Celos is not gonna be in the official team, but I'm just gonna add it in anyway. And we got a Wookadood here. My Pokemon is buzzing with energy. What I mean to say is, please battle me. Wooka Francis wants to challenge. You got a Cobble. I'm gonna bring out Edgegoss. This is kind of a bad mix-up right now. You only got one Pokemon. So about to Druisla. I wanted to drink my Mountain Dew with the top one, I guess. Agent Power from Cobble. We are gonna use Water Post. That is a beautiful one shot. Cobble is fainted. Pokemon is gonna gain some experience. Edgegoss is gonna level up to level 25. No, Celos is gonna level up also to level 24. But thank you, Francis, for that battle. A loss is a loss. My Pokemon lost its energy too. But thank you for the 2100 Pokédollars. I do appreciate it. We got a hidden item here. Ooh, we got 3 Dusk Balls. Dusk Balls is normally good for catching Pokemon during the night and caves, actually. I'm kind of curious if it's actually just going to be like a different Pokemon, or it's going to be like a Barbuch again. It's a Barbuch again. Okay. Okay. I'm curious if we can be able to get like a attachment or like a different fishing rod to be able to like catch more higher level Pokemon, or just this fishing rod that I currently got. I just realized now I'm looking at it, the mouth of Stunfisk is actually colored of a Pokeball. Makes a lot of sense now, because that is a Stunfisk. Hey, Chick. When I'm tired of work, it's time for a battle. I show you the muscles I built up. Yavone? I'm probably pronouncing her wrong. You got a Wojin Rolla. Can't even say it. I do need to swap out Druisla from Edgegoss though. I definitely do. Wojin Rolla's gonna use Tackle. we are just gonna use Water Pulse here. She does have 2 Pokemon though. That is gonna be a one-shot KO. When Jabula is fainted, my Pokemon is gonna gain some experience. Oh, we got a Timber. Yeah, but it's actually keep Drizzler in the mix. Can use Water Pulse. It is effective. And that is gonna one-shot. Timber is fainted. My Pokemon is gonna gain some experience. Bananacorp is gonna level up to level 25. Can't even speak right now. Ivani, I'm pretty sure her name was. The muscles I use for work and for battle are different. But thank you for the 2100 Poké Dollars. I do appreciate it. Kinda curious what this way leads me to. Hey, there's the Gastrodon back there. Just a pond. Okay. Pretty sure if I try to catch it, it's probably gonna be a Arbutch. Got a Grip Claw here. Is an item held by a Pokemon. It attends and duplicates and multiple turns attacks such as Bind and Whip. Okay. Oh, well, I did not see that little Pokeball there, but hello, Stunfisk. Good to see you. I'm just gonna run away from nearby quick. Alright, we do need to swap out Drizzler in Edgeguss. There we go. Uh-oh. Hello, Team Yell. What are you guys doing here? Excuse me, mate. Sorry to bother you. You're one of the taking part in the gym challenge, right? I am Grunt. Cheeky, that really something. I love a battle against a great trainer like you. Well, look at you, Dillykins. Hey, Hop. Surrounded by adorable fans, eh? You've been sewing up leads pretty soon. Oh, joy on, mate. Can't you see we're in the middle of a conversation here? Yeah, I can't you see that I'm Hop the trainer, who'll be the next champion. Oh, so you got a Joker here, eh? You so funny, I forgot to laugh. Yeah, it's supposed to have like a British accent because I have like an accent. Some reason I just can't fully like straightly read it. If you guys do remember that back in episode 4. You think I'm joking, I'm prove it then. And I think I battle with you. Look, Woody, definitely end with some laughs. Let's take them on together, Dillykins. You ready, mates? Yes, let's do it, Hop. The two of us were endorsed by the champion himself. We show you just what that means. Well, if he insists, Team Yellow's gonna teach you the kids that the gym challenge is no joke. You better not be Yellow. What does other kid have to come watching up with? I just wanted to knock off challenges one at a time. Hey, we're gonna go out to Team Grunt. Team Grunt, Team Yell Grunts. Oh, they got 2 Pokemon each. Alright, one's bringing out a Lantern, and one bring out a Thriffle. Okay, so basically the Zigzag Tunes evolutions is somewhat similar, but I do believe that the Galarian Zigzag Tune actually have a different evolution than the original Zigzagoon back in Ruby and Sapphire and Emerald, actually. We can go ahead and use a Water Pulse on default. D4 is gonna get one-shotted. It was a critical hit. D4 is fainted. Pokemon's gonna gain some experience. Drizzle is gonna level up to level 29. And also Calco is gonna level up to level 24. Later is gonna use Night Slash. Gonna hit Drizzle, it was a critical hit. Wooloo's gonna use a double kick. Then I made the cough there. Did not know where that came from. I hit 2 times. Okay, we got a Leopard. Leopard is the evolved form of Proline. Let's use Water Pulse on the one. That will faint layer 1. And Pokemon's gonna gain some experience. Lightboard is gonna use, I think I use Taunt. A Taunt Drizzler. Did not know what Wooloo did then, but alright, we got a Pinchump. Can use Water Pulse. Drizzlers, okay, so Drizzler can't really do anything at the moment. Let's bring out Edgos. There's a little taunted Drizzler, it won't be able to do anything right at the moment. Lipple's gonna use Fairy Swipe on Wooloo. Hit 2 times. 3 times. Wooloo's gonna use Double Kick on Leopard. It was super effective, it hit it 2 times as said. Low sweep from Pinchump. That's gonna faint Wooloo. Wooloo is fainted. Ooh, okay. Hoppy's bringing that Professor Quill. We can use Razor Leaf. It does hit both Pokemon. Leaf is gonna use Fairy Side on Professor Quill. 2 times. 3 times. Hit 3 times. Razor Leaf. It's actually effective. We got Pluck. It was super effective on Pinchump. Pinchump's gonna use Low Sweep on Edgos. Got Cotton Down, that does affect Pinchump and Lidor's speed. I did not realize it actually affects his, my teammates too. Good to know about that. Fairy Swipe, Cotton Down, it is a Pinchump's and Ripos' and Hops' Vesicles' speed. Fairy Swipe. Okay, so every attack it affects it. Dude, that is like insane. That's 3 there. They're gonna continue dropping its speed. Holy shit. That's 4. Their speed is dropping down real quick. Kinda wish it wasn't affecting Hops' Pokemon. Leopard's gonna avoid the attack. Of course, Leopard's gonna avoid the attack after dropping all that speed like that. But Pinchump is fainted. And Pokemon's gonna gain some experience. Got Pluck from Visquirrel, and that should faint Leopard. It definitely will faint Leopard. My Pokemon is gonna gain some experience. Thank you, Team Neo Grunts, for that battle. Are you gonna yell at us cause we up to yell us? If I use a horn, would I have a better chance of winning? But thank you for the 3,440 Pokedollars. I do appreciate it. That little murder champion little brother. Guess that's what you get when your older brother's not useless. I know we team yell, but we leave quickly once we beaten. Nice one, Dillikins. That's my rabble for you. Now then, where could Kobold have gone off to? Let's keep going. Maybe he's further in. I was about to say Kobold shouldn't be far. Hey, nice. We got a Dreadnought. I was not expecting to see a Dreadnought here, but it's actually good to see one. It's just water pulse. Alright, wasn't bad. Dreadnought is gonna use water gun. It's not really effective. Let's use water gun this time. I put Dreadnought into the yellow. Could have been to the red there. Got water gun there for Dreadnought. Let's go ahead and use a Great Ball. Got 1 wiggle, 2 wiggles, 3 wiggles. Got a click. Nice. Dreadnought has been caught. Pokemon's gonna gain some experience. Escross is gonna level up to level 26. And also Celos is gonna level up to level 25. Celos wants to learn the move Body Slam. I'm actually good on that. Do not know what level Celos' evolve, but I'm pretty sure it's probably close. We did added Dreadnought to the Pokedex. The Bite Pokemon. It is Water and Rock. It is a 3-3, 254.6 pounds. Withdrawals that are spewed through Still Wise. This highly aggressive Pokemon chops down on its unfortunate prey. I'm gonna be adding it to the Pokebox. We literally just caught the turtle just a few minutes ago. It's kind of crazy that we actually just caught Dreadnought there. Hello, Scrabby, don't mind me. That's kind of better than this. Literally just came out of nowhere. We got a Subsend here. I'm gonna sneak by that. Ooh, who are you? Team Power can send any opponents flying. Well, Staff, Vincent. Well, Staff. Alright. Dribble. Vincent does have 2 Pokemon. Let's go ahead and use a Water Pulse. That is gonna one-side. It was super effective. Dribble is fainted. My Pokemon is gonna gain some experience. Drizzler just leveled up to level 30. Drizzler only needs to level up about 5 more times and then he can be able to evolve. Drizzler wants to learn the move U-turn. I'm good on that. Vincent got an Onyx. Okay, let's keep Drizzler in the mix. And let's go ahead and use Rock Pulse on Onyx. And that will be a beautiful one-shot. It was super effective. A critical hit. Onyx is fainted. And Pokemon's gonna gain some experience. Cobble's gonna level up to level 25. Thank you, Vincent, for that battle. What incredible power. Guess I was the one sent flying. But thank you for the 2,760 Pokédollars. I do appreciate it. Ooh, we got a TM here. TM 49, that is Centum. The users trap their targets inside a Hershey Raging Sandstorm for 4 or 5 turns. Well, shit. Hello, Stunfisk. I literally did not see you like right in the last minute, but we're gonna run away from you. I got another one there trying to be sneaky. Hey, there's Hop. There's Kobo and the Team Yellow Grind, sorry. I'm pretty sure they're the same ones. Thank you for helping out with my training team, yeah, but I must say, it's unforgettable for you to get in the way of a couple hard at work. We ain't getting in its way, we were trying to chill it on. Still, you did a number on us in that Pokemon battle, so it's time for Team Yellow to scrattle and give a morale boost elsewhere. Chilling is one thing, but one shouldn't get in the way of honest work. Go. That's Kaboo, man, he wicked. No wonder he's the foul type gym leader. Ah, you're the trainers endorsed by Leon, Hop and Dillikins. Am I right? You definitely are, Kaboo. I'm just training right up until the last moment so that I can guarantee the perfect match when I face your gym challengers. I specialize in Fire-type Pokemon, and the Water-type Pokemon in Golden Mine number 2 are the perfect opponents to train against. Regardless, it's getting late. Just go straight once you get out of this mines and reach Molestock. Get a good rest at the hotel and make sure you're both in your top condition. Come on, couple. Time for you to head home too. I make sure you get there safely. Go. We're going to be on fire tomorrow. I remember Lee talking about Kabul. He said that a lot of gym challengers give up because they just can't beat Kabul. Man, now I'm getting all fired up too. He's fire-type Pokemon, so I'm pretty sure we can be able to go through him no problem though. Alright, we can stop by the dude drops in whenever we get to Monostoke. That Kabul's from before. I guess I must been here on a job. You do know about the Poke jobs by now, right? Poke what? Oh, I do. Poke what? Look like there's no helping it in that case. Settle down and let Professor Hop teach you a thing or two. Let's see if I can remember that Lee had written down on his old notebook. Maybe I do, I'm just playing down my... Basically, you can have your Pokemon go about and help companies and other folks who are in need of something. You can take Pokejobs from the Otami at any Pokemon Center, so give it a look sometimes. Now I cracked it. I'm for the Budu drop in for some sleep. Come tomorrow. That fire gym leader Kaboo better be ready because I be coming for him. I think I do know what he is talking about. Monostoke outskirts. I'm assuming that is actually nighttime. Hey, we get the amulet coin. Huh. Crazy that is literally just sitting outside in the middle of the open here. Alright, we got a knockout, we got some Sudowoodos, we got a Coughing. I do know that this Coughing form is from Gen 1, but it's not the original Coughing because it doesn't just evolve to like the original Weaseling. Because the Weaseling in Sword and Shield has like the long top hat. Well, that's gonna one-shot. Okay, it was a critical hit. Nope, that's happened. But my Pokemon is gonna gain some experience. Visiquil is gonna level up to level 28. Now Visiquil wants to learn the move a Scary Face. I'm actually not gonna let him learn that. Okay. We got a Knockout. Knockout is from Gen 2. Yeah, this actually is nighttime actually. Kinda crazy. It was right when we actually entered the mine, it was sunsetting. It is now nighttime now. It is Sinistry. Okay, let's use... I don't want to water gun it because it may do something crazy. It may feign knockout. We're just gonna use Pound. Knockout's gonna use extra Sinistry on Duislo here. Just continue using Pound. Extra Sinistry for Knockout again. Drizzle's gonna survive with only 1 HP. Let's go ahead and use a Super Potion on Drizzler. If you guys actually hadn't made it this far into the episode, make sure you hit that like button and hit that subscribe button, actually. We actually haven't really been catching a lot of Pokemon in this episode, because the majority of the mine was just the Stunfiscus. But I'm pretty sure we're probably going to be catching some more Pokemon now. Now that we actually back out of the mines, actually making our way over to Motorstock. Well, that's just gonna break free. Psycho Swift, but it failed. Alright, let's use that last Primer Ball. I have a feeling this isn't gonna work. Yeah, it's just gonna break free. Knockout, gonna use Air Slash. Oof, okay. Let's use Pound one more time. Gonna put it in red, but Psycho Swift. Let's use Dust Ball. It is nighttime. Got 3 Wiggles and a click. Nice. Knockout has been caught. My Pokemon is gonna gain some experience. Nautical is gonna level up to level 26. Knockout has been added to the Pokedex. It is the Owl Pokemon. It is number flying. It is 5'3", 89.9 pounds. Its eyes are respectively developed and enabled to see clearly even in musky darkness and minimal light. It's going to be added to the PC box. We haven't seen Hoot Hoot yet. That's one Pokemon we actually have not seen yet. Go ahead and use a energy root on Drizzler here, because I know the Sudowoodo is going to be a little bit of a pain to do some damage in, actually. Sudowoodo is from Gen 2, and Sudowoodo is ground. Let's use a water gun. Oof, just enough. Okay, Sudowoodo is gonna use Manic. It's gonna love water gun. Yeah, let's use a Dust Ball. That was actually a scary water gun, but I'm actually was surprised that it didn't faint it. Cheerful Look. That does affect Drizzler's attack and special attack. Let's use our last Dust Ball. Got a Wiggle. 2 Wiggles. 3 Wiggles. Nice. Beautiful. Sudowoodo has been caught. And my Pokemon is gonna gain some experience. Sudowoodo has been added to the Pokedex. The imitation Pokemon. Okay, it's just walk. I actually thought I had ground in it. My bad. It is 3'11", 83.8 pounds. If a tree branch shakes when there is no wind, it's a Sudowoodo, not a tree. It hides from the rain. It's gonna be added to the box. Do we have a... There was a hidden Pokemon there. Oh, it is a Haryana. Ah, hello, little dude. Ma'am, my bad. I'm gonna use pound. Hyena, it's gonna use... I do not know what move it was gonna use down, but okay. Gonna use pound again. Okay, let's use pound one more time and we should be able to somewhat start catching it. Yeah, that's fine. Got life, dude. I think that heals. Yep, it does. Well, at least Hyena is still in the yellow, but we actually gonna try and see if we can be able to catch it with the great ball here. Best to go and stretch, chat. Got 3 wiggles in a click. Nice. Hyena has been caught. And Pokemon's gonna gain some experience. It's so small you can barely even see it, but I did saw something was glancing through the glass. Hyena has been added to the Pokedex. It is the calm Pokemon Psychic. It is 1/4, 7.5 pounds. Body soon, it is headed and sense other craze and emotions. If you don't have a calm disposition, it will never warm up to you. So it likes calm people. It makes, yeah, it makes a lot of sense. We got a PP ups, power point ups actually. Hi, nice. Hello, lady. Young Pokemon trainer, won't you honor me with a battle? I definitely will, actually. Ah, there's a Madam Caroline. Okay. You got a Yamper. Gonna bring out Drizzler. We can use a Sucker Punch. Yamper's gonna use Spark. It was super effective. Let's use Wallopos. Oh, that was gonna feign Yamper. I had a feeling that it wasn't gonna be super crazy effective, but it did feign it. And Pokemon's gonna gain some experience. Killen's gonna bring out a Zubat. Let's actually bring out Asgars here. And we got Zubat. That is the evolved form of Rubat. We can use Wasted Leaf. Zubat's gonna use Confusion. Got Cotton Down, it's gonna affect Zubat's speed. Gonna use Wasted Leaf. And it's not really effective, okay. Alright. Let's use Cobble. Cobble haven't had any ads in a while. Zubat's gonna use Confusion. Let's use Flamethrower. Zubat's gonna use L Cutter. It's not really effective, but we're gonna use Flamethrower. Okay. Let's use Flame Charge this time. Zubat's gonna use Confusion. Gonna use Flame Charge. Nice. Zubat has been fainted. My Pokemon's gonna gain some experience. Kabu's gonna level up to level 26. Ooh, Edgeguard's only need a pants to level up to level 27 there, and also Drizzler also. Thank you, Caroline, for that battle. Oh, I seems you already quite used to Pokemon battles, but think of the 4,800 Pokedollars. I could put on that Amulet coin to get some boosted money, if you guys know what I mean. Got a coffin down. I do want to go back to that coffin. Because we did one sort of the coffin that we went into the first time. By accident. Alright, let's go and use pound. Just trying to find a move that's not going to do like crazy amount of damage. Insurance. Okay, let's use pound. Clear smog. My stats was changed from that. Gonna use pound. Coughing gets in the yellow. Got slug. That's probably gonna poison the Drizzler. I'm not surprised it didn't. Just great ball. Got 1, 2, 3. Nice. Coffin has been caught. Nice. My Pokemon is gonna gain some experience. Drizzle just leveled to level 31. And our Edgeguard is gonna level up to level 27. Coughing has been added to the Pokedex, the poison gas Pokemon. It is literally 2 foot, 2.2 pounds. Its body is full of poisonous gas. It floats into garbage dumps, seeking out the fumes of raw, rotten trash. I'm gonna be adding it to the PC box. There's a hyena. Some of these WoW encounters actually have some rarer Pokemon. They got a Scrabby. Like this one random encounter was a Machop. But the thing is, we did not see another Machop since then. We got 3 Great Balls just chilling here. Got another WoW encounter there. Just gonna bypass it. Hello, security guard. Hello. Hello, hello. What all this then? Fancy a scrounge with a copper? Police Officer Raymond. It's kinda crazy that some of these security guards or police officers actually does battle. Because all of the police officers that we have went by in other games doesn't really fight, but you do have a Growlithe. The Growlithe is from Gen 1. But it is gonna get one-shotted by while opposing. Growlithe is fainted. And Pokemon's going to gain some experience. Salos is gonna level to level 26. I feel like my favorite Arcanine had to be the Huzildian Arcanine. I think it's because by its look than the original form, to be honest. You got some Pokemon with you there. Your battle techniques is bang on too. But thank you for the 2,760 Pokédollars. You continue protecting the streets, and thank you for your service there, bud. There's the wild area. Go ahead and cross this bridge. Got a hidden item here. Oh, we got much of feathers. I forget that we actually have a bike. Got a clever feather. Got another shiny bit there. Much of feather. Ah, hello, Jamkeeper. I actually thought he was a trainer there, but hey, nice. We made it to Motostoke. I'm actually going to ride my bike to the oh, I forgot there was a Pokemon Center on the top section of Motostoke. I forgot about that. I did forget about that, chat. Some reason I actually thought that the only Pokemon Center that is in Motostoke is the one in the lower section. Yeah, there's one right here. Well, like an hour and 19 minutes long episode. It's not bad, but that's the full recording. Actually, not bad at all, chat. I'm actually gonna go ahead and end this episode here, guys, and we're gonna be making our way over to the Badoo Inn in the next episode to start up. Actually, no, let's actually do it now, because we will be doing the fire type gym next. Hey, there's Marlene. Hey, golly. Challenge of diligence, right? I'm giving it with all even this late, huh? Hey, help with something for a second. I wanted to see if I'm ready to next leg of the jump challenge. Alright, really? Alright, what is it? We're gonna fight? Wicked. Uh-oh. We get some Team Yo in the background. Wicked got some fight in you, huh? Alright, Pokemon Trainer Marlene, see what you got. You got 3 Pokemon. You started out with a Golgunk. Okay. I'll be all for it if I lose. There's no way I'm gonna. Alright, so let's go ahead and use a Water Pulse. Oh, Golgunk has dry skin, so it doesn't really do anything. We got Revenge then. Okay, so we need to swap out here. We can bring out a Vesaquirion. Golgunk's gonna use Revenge. Yeah, something's kinda snapped on me that at least we are doing this now. Vesaquirion's gonna use Peck. Oh, could have fainted it with Vesaquirion. Golgunk's gonna use Venom Suck. It's a critical hit. Let's use Pluck. Come on, he's gonna use a Super Potion. Fully healed up Golgunk's health. Gonna use Pluck. Now that we're gonna faint Golgunk. Golgunk is fainted. Pokemon is gonna gain some experience. Marlene is gonna bring out a Morpeko. I think Morpeko is that little mouse Pokemon that she's been hanging around with. Let's keep a Vesaquirion in the mix. It is a little partner here. Let's go ahead and use Peck. Miko's gonna use a Thundershock. Okay, so it's like a Pikachu clone, basically. There's like multiple like Pikachu like duplicates Pokemon, basically. Ooh. Okay, let's use Paltrop. Miko's gonna use Quick Attack. Well, that's gonna faint Vesaquirion. It changes forms. Interesting. Alright, let's bring out Cockle here. Let's use Flamethrower. I think this move expresses some feelings. What do you think? My Miku is gonna use Bite. Monko's gonna flinch. Come on. Cockle was hit. Mimikyu's gonna use Bite. Alright, Cockle's gonna use Flamethrower. I like how it actually just changes by each move. He's just Flamethrower again. Mimikyu's gonna use Bite again. Of course you're gonna flinch, Cockle. Of course you're gonna flinch. Alright, we got the heal here. Amigo's gonna use Bite. He's used Flamethrower. Amigo's gonna use Bite. She just loves sparing Bite. I think it's because Carco flinches every single time it's in its normal form. Bite again. Yeah, it just flinches every single time it's in its normal form. Alright, Flamethrower is gonna beam Mamico. Pokemon is gonna gain some experience. Marlin is gonna bring out a Scraggy. We can swap out to... let's bring out Drizzler. It's been no fun and things, and it's just that there was other dialogue I didn't get to catch. I kind of wish they could just let me like read it. Let's use Water Post. And now it's gonna one-shot. It was a critical hit. Shaggy has been fainted. Pauline, it was a good one. You Marmiko's crazy, though. But Bononko's gonna level up to level 27 now. Marlene has been defeated. You beat me. Guess you must not be too bad after all, huh? But thank you for the 3,120 Pokédollars. Guess I better get to bed and rest up for tomorrow. You better get some sleep too. Well, thank you, Marlene. At least he's supportive, if you guys know what I mean. The next day. The next morning. Marlene. Morning, Dillikins. That friend of yours already went off to the challenge the next gym. Couple Lee's card is supposed to help against him, but I ended up with a few copies. So I gave you one. Don't look so chuffed, it's no big deal. Well, thank you, Marlene. We're gonna be adding that to my card album. Take this too, a little something of our battle yesterday. Oh, please don't. Oh, thank you for the 2 bonds. You didn't have to do that, really. Bet you have no trouble beating that man of fire, Kaboo, Champ White. Why don't you get over to Monostoke Stadium and get that gym badge already? She's actually really supportive. She's really is. Alright, I think that was like the best time to go and do that actually. Because if we actually could be able to do that in the next episode, I actually wouldn't know about that actually. But luckily I did thought about it, chat. But I'm actually gonna go ahead and heal up my Pokemon up again. Now, as I did say it in hour 19, I'm just saying this now. It is now about to be an hour and 20. It's actually like an hour and 30 minutes long episode here, chat. But I'm actually gonna go ahead and say this. I'm actually gonna go ahead and finally gonna end this episode here, guys. Way back in Monostoke, we're gonna be going after the Fire Badge next in Kaboo's gym. But I actually hope you guys did enjoy this long episode. No matter, some of these episodes are gonna be long because I'm catching Pokemon, and some of them are gonna be shorter because there's stories based episodes. You guys know what I mean. But I'm pretty sure we will be making our way back into the wild area again to our next destination after we do get done here in Monostoke. Stoke with the Fire Badge. But I'm actually gonna go ahead and end this episode here, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed. I will see you guys in the next Pokemon Sword video. Peace, guys.